Okay, and welcome viewers here today. Broadview Oval, beautiful oval, Broadview Oval for the men's Division 1 at BTR Excavations. Round 12 clash between the Broadview Tigers and Port Districts. Bit of a strange game this one, with Broadview sitting at the bottom of the table without having a win on the board at the moment. Currently sitting with 0 wins, 11 losses, bottom of the table. And Port Districts, absolute leaders of the pack with 9 wins, 2 losses, top of the table on 18 points, 60%. They've got the third best scoring ability for the season in Division 1, but they have the best defence in Division 1. So I can see it being a tough day for the Broadview Tigers at this stage. Broadview Oval, beautiful ground. I'm sitting in the new change rooms, club rooms upstairs here on the balcony. Second year they've been doing it now here. And basically the ground is perfect conditions. 17 degrees, a very slight zephyr of wind going to the right of screen. But having watched the B grade, the seconds game there, we had Port Districts run out victors of 19 goals 10, easy winners over Broadview at 7-5, but scoring was able at both ends of the field, so there was no distinct advantage either way. Okay, so what I've noticed in this game, when I look at the stats and try and do some research before the game, was quite simply Broadview. They've only kicked more than 10 goals twice in the season out of their 11 games. So they find it's hard to struggle, and they're going to find it even harder up against the best defence in the league. Contrary to that, Port Districts this year, in 7 of their 11 games, they've kicked more than 10 goals. And the only other 2 games, they kicked 8 goal 20 and 9 goal 17. So it could have easily been over 10 goals. So they're a bit of a scoring machine. Goal scorers, you've got Scott Lysette sitting 10th on the table with 17 goals. And then you've got Josh Byrne for Broadview sitting 30th on the table, leading goal kickers with 11 goals for the season. But then again, Port District got 7 top goal kickers in the top 50, and Joshua Byrne is the only one in the top 50 for Broadview. So without having seen a lot of Div 1 footy at this stage, Broadview seem to be struggling to put score on the board, and it might be that game today with the best defence in the league with Port Districts. Players to watch out for, the 2 Coopers from either side. You've got Cooper Gaffney, best player in 8 out of 11 games for Port Districts. Then you've got Cooper O'Leary, best player 7 out of 11 games for Broadview Tigers. They're the ones to keep an eye for. We've got the 3 umpires standing in the middle of the ground today. Yep, 3 umpires. Let's see how that works. We've got Matthew Jakes, Marek Coles and Josh Johnson. So let's just hoping that they avoid any collisions on the field with the players at this stage. Nothing can be done without the Filming Footy production team here. I'm joined today, Tim Pillion, with my great cameraman, Sammy Holmes. We're going to bring this game for you as the captains are slowly moving into the centre of the ground for the toss of the coin. But of course, we've got the Archie Thongs Best On Ground Award today. Fantastic sponsors, Archie's. The Filming Footy production team all across South Australia, filming every game of Adelaide Football League. We have the magnificent prize of the High 5 e-bikes for later in the year for the best players, and of course Dartfish. Port Districts in their away clash, looking absolutely spectacular in that black and white Guernsey, absolutely stands out. And of course we've got Broadview today playing in their Indigenous Guernsey. So 2 fantastic looking, proud Div 1 clubs ready to go to the battle as we move into the centre of the ground for the toss of the coin. Cooper O'Leary, Jason Niskahus. Jason's won the toss and he has gone to left of screen. Therefore, the wind cannot be as strong as what we were thinking when we looked down there a bit earlier today. Magnificent additions, changes from last week that I can tell you. For Port Districts, 3 changes from their last week game. They've got Jack Ferns missing. He's overseas currently with work and a bit of turning that into another week's holiday. We've got Sammy Gray, who's still got a bit of a leg injury. He'll be another couple of weeks. And Louis Sharrod, ready to go Thursday night at training. Collision industry. He'll miss the 1 week. They're resting him this week. He's come up a bit sore. Bit of friendly fire at training, I led to believe. And for Broadview at this stage, there's a couple of changes, but the noticeable one is just Jay O'Leary's been called back up into the Crows SANFL side this week. It'll all be about the start here. It'll be interesting to see how they're going to attack this juggernaut of Port Districts and their forward attacking. But I'm looking forward to this with regards to where we end up. Other games today in Div 1. As we had mentioned, this is the top of the table versus the bottom of the table, but we've also then got Spock sitting second on the table playing Payneham Nord Union, who are ninth on the table, but the other games are all very close. Ross Trevor, fifth, playing PAOC at eighth. Shocks versus Golden Grove, third versus fourth. And then the big one is Salisbury North sitting in sixth position against Glenunga in seventh with their resurgence. If Salisbury North win bang hands in the corner. Let's get Gave up then, follows through. Finds Ben Gould on the left foot. Beautiful low kick, great hands. Thomas Carter, very good strong hands. Looks into the middle. Kenny Carpeney, yes, looks left, plays on, in trouble now. Runs around on his left, kicks across, beautiful lead. Hands up. Drops the mark, slips to the ground. Player did sort of like grab him a little bit higher. The umpire said it's a little bit unfortunate because he slipped. That's the only reason. Kicks above. Hands up, turns. Kicks off the ground. One-handed pick-up. And the ball slowly pushed over the boundary on the other side here. Very entertaining game here. Ball's being moved very well up and down. No score on the board. Boundary thrown on the outer side, in front of the scoreboard. Lysette, left hand, player on the move, running through, gets bumped. Short kick in, well attacked on the player. Hands, bends down, pick it up again. Knocks it forward. Again, oh, he tried to turn back in, got caught. Knocks it out. Again. Umpire saying play on, giving everyone a long time to knock this out. Finds itself over the boundary line. Bit of a tussle here. Right, forward pocket on the other side this time for Broadview, moving forward. Tap forward, Jesse White, lovely kick. Out wide of the wing, clearing kick behind the play. Dominic Denton gets the set. Lysette kicks wide to space. Joey Haynes, it's all about the bounce. Tried the flick, handball, went past the ball, Liam Modestash. If there's a turnover, just got to find the target. He held on to him too long. He's called play on. Play went to take it, slipped over. He said, no, give it back to him. Downfield, okay. Plays on immediately. Jesse White running past. Bit of an unlikely kick in. Ball hits the pack, it's heading out the back. Cooper Gaffney chasing. Can't stop it in time. Not sure if the ball's touched. Umpires in the central field is calling that as touched and asking the boundary umpire to come over and throw that in. Ball transitioned beautifully from one end to the other there very quickly. So now we're in the forward pocket for Port Districts. Still no score on the board. By set, front position, two-handed tap down. There's the hands. Ben Gould, been very busy. On the left, looks. Cooper Gaffney, another left footer, looks. Alex Deanoff, strong hands. Looking inward, looking inboard, looking inward, turns his body, back to Gaffney. Jesse Wilson plonked right down the line, right in the long kick area there, so he can't kick that way. He goes backwards, switches the ball. Dominic Denton kicks wide, finds his target, Joey Haynes. Out to Liam Modestash, looks, cruising, sewing it all up, gets chased beautifully by PJ Carlin, bit of pressure on the ball, stops everything. Very good play there, got in front, worked his way around. Kicks wide, fumbles, out of bounds on the outer wing. Had to throw in, good tap over the back, jumped high, handball inboard, running player, another handball inboard, running player. It's all about this kick, and again, it's a bit of a muckled kick. Good spoil. Ball in dispute on the ground. Umpire right in the right position there to see it dragged in. Let's have another throw up. Very impressed, Broadview's handball and movement of the ball here. Thrown up. Thrown up to Ruckman, holding on to each other. Dominic Denton gets the free kick, arms around the waist, over to Joey Haynes, kicks wide, really good lead. Finds Sam McKay. Looks inboard, goes to the centre of the ground. Broadview player read that, taps it down beautifully. Here it is, here's the finish. Finds him. Lowers his eyes beautifully rather than kick long and wide. PJ Carlin, 40 metres out, directly in front. Makes the distance, will be the first score of the game. Take a couple of deep breaths. Slow and steady approach. Lifts the leg, keeps it low, punches it through and goes straight through the middle. Heard the players. Minute mark of the first quarter. 9 minutes to go. Here we go. 9 minutes to go. I'm setting this for timekeepers. I don't have a time clock on the other side there. I'll keep score on my clock next time, but it's about 20-minute mark, 18-minute mark of the first quarter. We've got our first score, and it's through Broadview. Beautiful mark, beautiful lead. PJ Carlin punches it straight through. Ball back in the centre of the ground. Sam McKay in the ruck, up against Jesse White. White takes the positioning away from Sam McKay's jump. Ball hits the ground. Jump on it. We're going to do it all again. White looking to use his body. Sam next to him now, leaning on each other. McKay taps it out the back. Follows the ball up himself. Knocked out, tackled immediately. Ball to ground, umpire says give it to me. Impressive start, Broadview. Hands, takes him. Umpire said just caught him a little bit high as he went to ground then. Looks. Nope, not going there, stops, looks again. Punches it long down the line. Pushed out, good spoil, Broadview play off the ground, kicks it forward, Jesse White lowers the eyes, finds Cooper O'Leary, hands again straight away again, hands again straight away, drops the ball. It works if you hold on to it. Umpire said the first tackle was a little bit too high there by Cooper Gaffney, the second tackle was fair, caught him high. So Jackson Wilson got the ball, directly on the half back line, kicks long and wide to the playing runner at the back, kicks long and wide. Finds him. Really good kick there, Jaden Ryan. Hands inside. That was a look-away handball. Got away with it at this stage. Caleb Jones pushes through. Gets tackled. Quick kick forward. District's player in front. Seam lead hanging on there. Beautiful back up there. Jack Gaffney gets the ball back. Over to Matty Rose. Settles. Lowers. Kicks beautifully. Finds Jason Niskelhus and half back flank. He plays on straight away. Hurry kick one-on-one. Mitchell Gaffney, Ben Manning. Ball goes out of bounds on the wing, on the outer side. Two rucks holding on to each other, both fall to ground. Kick forward, Districts, Mungle ball around, well picked up. Niskelhorse hands around the back, gets pushed over. Here we go. No, handball inboard went astray. Tumbling, fumbling. Pressure is enormous here. The tackling is great. No one's got a lot of space here, and the fumbling is evident because of the pressure. Bit of push and shove. Umpire right there on the spot. Throw it up. Taps. Hands out the back. Harry Dwyer kicks around the corner. Spoil. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Forward pocket right hand side. Port District's end. White and Lysette jostling for front position. Lysette gets it. Two-handed punch. Tap, should I say. Taken down. Chol, good spoil. Go over it. Hands, pick up again. Hands are good, you've got to be able to catch it. Looks, sits it up. PJ Carlin takes the mark, stop. The umpire says stop. There's something happened here behind play. Chol Must have done something. Sean Davidson behind, just a little one off the play there, looks wide, finds Kenny Carpenter all by himself, goes to the short, fast play on and slips as he kicks it. Handball's inside, O'Leary hands again. Got a smothered, tackled, really good. Just got a couple of Guernseys out there I can't pick up. It's 10, I've got you now. Callum Flanagan.
Yeah, it was.
Tapped over the back, Niscor's hands, caught, players appealing for holding the ball. No, umpire says give it to me again. Lie set over the top, hands out, get rid of it, hands again, they're all running. Jesse White looks, kicks, good mark, Caleb Jones, hands again immediately, Jesse White follows up, the handball's missed him though, but he follows up again. Good pick up, Louis Saint looks, hands inside, Carlin, handball, White, handball, finds a target, lowered the eyes, love that kick, rather than kicking long. Looks inward, Caleb Jones, switches the ball, he's just left it hanging a bit high, strong mark, would have paid that. I think everyone thought he marked it. Ben Manning kicks wide, finds him, lowers the eyes, kicks on the left, big pack of players, spoil. All Port Districts behind the ball, Cooper Gaffney, hands miss, Addy Rose, kicks long and wide, too wide unfortunately, out of bounds on the full, Broadview get the kick back. Loving their run off half-back, loving their run through the middle, loving their dare. Plays on, head on the mark, looks into the centre, has to be pinpoint, misses him. Jordan Dorizzi looks, he can't look forward, there's only Broadview players, so he goes wide. The ball's bouncing in the soft ground. Ben Gould the left on the handball, he looks, right foot, puts it out in the front. Beautiful kick. Looked too far out to score from there, so he's looking. Miller Carter kicks long. No, he doesn't, kick short to the boundary line and unfortunately doesn't hit his target. Comes off the foot. Accidental though, so it's a boundary throw in again. Just missing a few targets both sides here would be the difference in the game if you can hit a target. Pressure is enormous, both sides. Big spoil. Double pump on. Caleb Jones got the ball in front of him. Keep it in front, well done. Gaffney picks up the ball, handballs forward, Flanagan off the ground, Flanagan, Joey Haynes behind Liam, Joey Haynes behind the ball, kicks, quick fast, hands out wide, back again, missing the target, Matthew Rose looks, inboard, Joey Haynes again. Right, big crowd, he's gone long this time. Hasn't worked the short stuff. Big fly, foot in the back, tried for the big mark. Handball out the back, Thomas Carter. Big difference kick here, bit of a mungle. Taps it out. Good sideways body as he went into the pack. Kick forward. Is it a mark spoil? All hands everywhere. Here we go. Left foot snap. Left foot snap. Finds it. Broadview players complaining here it was touched. Broadview players complaining it was touched. Yes, it is. Umpire does give the signal, touched off the boot. 1 point. First quarter, Port Districts. 1 point on the board. 1 goal, Broadview. Very tight first quarter. Kicks long and wide. Finds Tom Lockwood deep in the back pocket. Can't be long to go. 30 seconds. Goes short. Finds Josh Costa. Back pocket. He looks inward. Goes short. Wondering if they've got the message, being told. Not long to go. Switches the ball completely to the other side. They've got possession. Handball inside. Here's the run. It's all about this hitting a target. Looks over the top. He's got it. Handball on the run. Handball to his feet. Handball back. Here we go. Last opportunity. Kicks. This has to be a mark. Got him. Got him. Don't do it. The siren's going to go. Bang. Spoils. Beautiful centering kick. Beautiful movement of the ball. Broadview from one end of the oval to the other. All by quick hands. Player running past. got there all the other way. Lots of players there. Kick out Joey Haynes. Fortuitous as he finds Sam McKay. Half-back flank. Get back. Off the mark. Sammy. Kick long. Got a wounded kick. Can kick like a wounded ball, I'm waiting to say. Gaffney looks. Go sideways. Now they're pointing forward. They've got the loose player on the overlap. Millicarter looks down the line, running. Dominic Benton got the ball. Hold him up. All players leading short. He kicks long. Player in front. Well done. Looks in the centre of the ground. Has to find him. He does. Comes wide on the left. Finds again. Well done. Kobe Wilson still got him. Another good lead. Josh Costa. Handball. Centre of the ground. He set him up, unfortunately. Boyd breaks the tackle. Gets caught. Just one step too many. Harry Dwyer plays on quickly. Jack Gaffney, get back off the mark. He looks up. Kicks long, deep to the pocket. Man on man. Good spoil comes across. Broadview player, man on man. The Broadview player come across and helped your man out. Got the spoil. Out of bounds, forward pocket. Throw in, not long to go. Ball in dispute. Umpire saying knock it out. Giving them plenty of time. Kicks around the body. Well done. Good play, Tyron Hill. Looks up the line. He can only see black and white. Can only see black and white. So he goes inward. There's the challenge. Love the dare. Love the dare. Finds his target. Here we go. The hands. Chol goes back into the centre. Drops the ball. This is where the difference is. Chol again. 4 on 1 here. 4 on 1. Jack Gaffney, the one player, Port District, takes the ball. Kicks wide. Denton, handballs wide. Doesn't find the man. Gets caught. Oh, it breaks it. Eddie Rose breaks the tackle. Looks. Strong hands. Alex Deanoff hits it hard. Held up. Oh, one step kick. Looks forward and kicks the ball and punched out of bounds. There we are, first quarter. Finishes here, Broadview Oval, top of the table. Port District kicking 1 point in the first quarter. Broadview won a goal, 6 points to 5. Unbelievable quarter. Balls up and down the fact. What we've got is Port District swapping the ball around and Broadview with their dare and handball and run are really in this game. Perfect conditions, low scoring. We'll be back after the break. Okay, and welcome back. Broadview Oval, top of the table, Port Districts versus bottom of the table, Broadview. It's not how it looks right now. Both sides on equal footing. It's been a fantastic effort by ball moving up and down the ground, very fast, perfect conditions for football. However, scoring has been very low. Defence on top, both ends. Absolutely on top, both ends. Pressure is enormous, it's high, it's tackling, there's fumbling. There's been a lot of ball on the ground. The umpires are letting it go. It'll be see how you can break this game open. The learnings for me is quite simply Broadview are taking the game on. They're playing on at every cost, moving the ball fast, trying to break the lines and not let Port District set up from behind because of that strength in defence. Let's see if anyone makes adjustments. High set, Jesse White, rucks, do battle in the middle. Run into each other, body, lie set, knocks the ball. Good hands. Great handball again. Kicks it wide. Bounce of the ball, hands again. Just about holding those hands. Kick. Leary finds him. Carlin, nope, spoils. Oh, he follows up brilliantly there, PJ Carlin with a spoil. That's what I like, that sort of second effort. That was magnificent there. Liam Modestash got his hand in with great spoil as well. Great battle there. Ball up, boundary throw in. Forward pocket. Tap down, Carlin. Kenny Carpenter looks centre-wise. Unlucky, smashes him straight in the head. Unfortunately, Jackson Wilson over the top. Jordan Doritzi kicks one-on-one. Harry Dwyer. Tyron Hill. Good pick up. Out of bounds. We've just gone from the forward pocket, left-hand side, to completely to the other side of the wing in a matter of seconds. It's how fast this ball is moving. It's all going to be about who can hit a target by foot, who can hit a target by hand here. Lyset. Oh, tries to kick off middle of the air there, the massive airy. Handball back, kicks. Port District into attack, takes front position there. Chase. Oh, tackle, umpires there, says not on this occasion, throw it in again. Players trying to kick the ball out of mid-air. There's beautiful little hands below. Jesse White, the run. Look at the run from Broadview. Hands again over the top. 6 handball chain there. Now talking about delivery. He kicks long on the run. Players are back. Beautiful clash. Running back with the ball. Sean Davidson. You know he's not going to take his eyes off the ball. And PJ Carter again. Carlin, what again? What a tackle. Umpire runs in, throws it up quickly. Player scuffling on the ground. Very well done. That gets the players up and going. Out of bounds. Forward pocket. Broadview. Throw in. Lie set. Front position again. They just can't get around him. Handball out the back. Left foot. Kicks high. Players jump for the ball. Spoil. Great smother. Finds, there's the hands. Kicks with the right foot, up in the air, players run towards, let it bounce. Another kick off the ground. What is this? Kicks forward in front. Oh, Carlin, Liam Mattis, good spoil, handball, fumble, Joey. Nash Haynes kicks long and wide. Over the top, Jason Niskhurst. Ball sat there for him, good bump sideways. Mitchell Gaffney, umpire sees a free kick, hit him high. Definitely fumbling because of the pressure. It's been fantastic. That's a beautiful kick, finds the lead. Turns quickly, looks. Decides to go, punch it down the line. Beautiful kick again. Finds Sam McKay, that's what it's about. You hit a target with these kicks, it's where you're going to get your benefit. Drops it out in front. Jordan Doritzi. Umpire. Saw him take the ball, got tackled immediately. Thought he didn't have enough time to get rid of it. Here we go, from one end of the field to the other. Quick movement. Now we've got a ball up, heading Port District's way. 45 out, ball back into the centre. Scramble, pick up, kick wildly, fortuitously spoiled. Taps it to himself, picks it up, throws it out wide with a handball. Beautifully done. Another handball, gets it back again. That's brilliantly done. Looks centre with the kick, finds his target. Really well done there. I reckon that was Tyron Hill. Looks wide. He's got two on him. Bounce of the ball. Joey Haynes. Kicks long and high. Runs off, takes it on the chest. Looks. Geordie Jerusi looks inboard. Finds Joe Haynes. Still have to kick on the 50. He's looking carefully as well. Still looking inwards. I'm sure he's overly confident. Kicks long. Just to the left-hand side. For a point. Scoreboard sits. Broadview 1 goal. Port District 2 points. Quick kicking out wide. Short. Oh, he kicks it over his head. Matthew Rose jumps in, takes the mark. Centres the ball. Top of the goal square, here we go. Big mark. Got it. Top of the goal square, player behind him just slipped at the last moment. Ilakada got free hands on it. 2 grab, but always in control of it. Top of the goal square, straight in front. Port Districts should put their first score on the board. And does. Port Districts, 1 goal 2, Broadview 1 goal. Still low scoring game, entertaining game, good movement game. It is all going to be about how they possess the ball and find the next target downfield. Pressure is high, and if the ball hits the ground, it's a 50-50 battle for anyone on the side at the moment. Lyset, Jesse White, battle in the rucks. Lyset jumps across, takes the battle. White this time, jumps, slips past him, puts his head over the ball, knocks it out with his feet, beautifully done. Lyset follows up, strength, pushes, another kick off the field without putting hands down. Push out wide, well done, Darcy Modra. Handball backwards. There's the hands, they just go a little bit too loopy. Bit lower, bit heavier, straight to the feet. Knocks it on. Still getting it, they've got it. Kicks out, here we go. Long kick, 1-on-1. PJ Carlin, Liam. Oh, good tackle again. Loving the second efforts of PJ Carlin. Not to be outdone, Liam Modestash playing him beautifully. It's a great battle, that one. Knocks it down. Hands out the back, looks. Kicks it really high. Who's going to jump? Oh, what a brilliant mark. Jordan Dorizzi. Fantastic mark. Only one really great eyes on the ball that wanted it. Looking inward. Broadview have picked up on that. They're manned up beautifully. Made him kick down the line. There it is. Strength. Sam McKay. Kicks. Players running. Finds Ben Gould. He's a left footer. Turns. Looks inward. And that's a beautiful kick. It's a beautiful kick. Harry Dwyer. 45 metres out, he's going to have to kick just inside 50, so to take all the long distance. Shot on goal. Couple of steps. Kicks long, kicks straight. Made the distance easily. Beautiful kick there, Harry Dwyer. Great mark, Sam McKay down here. Good movement down the line. What I like there is on the half-back flank, when Port Districts looked inward to switch the ball, every man was manned up by Broadview, so they picked up on that, made them kick down the line. Unfortunately, strong mark, got the goal. Districts 2-2, Broadview 1 goal. Still in it. Fantastic challenge, fantastic game at this stage. Both sides having plenty of the ball. It's just going to come down to that handball that Broadview are doing. Can they find their target and hit the target rather than handball to the feet and fumble? White. Lie set. Strong hands out the back. Breaks free, kicks long. Good spoil. Tom Lockwood. Well done, Tom Lockwood. Out the ball. Bounce. Lyset under it. Taps it. Gaffney hands. Looks. Fires in long and high to the middle. Here we go again. John Dorizzi. Stood under the ball. Again, only had eyes for the ball. Didn't look anywhere else. Ends up taking a chest mark. 35 metres out. Directly in front. And here we are taking a few marks in the forward line here. Good centering ball from out wide to the danger spot. Oh, Dorizzi off the toe. Doesn't make the distance. Doesn't make the distance. Always benefit the player standing on the goal line. Spoils it down. Alex Dean off in the square with the snap with his right foot only. Couldn't quite squeeze it in. Play on from full back, looks and shakes, he's going wide, directs it back into the centre. Then basically from the centre they get the mark, handball straight away again. There's the lead, it's all about the kick. Puts it way out in front of him, I don't mind that, but Carlin's going to knock it out. And here we have transitioned the ball from full back to the forward pocket in a matter of seconds, 4 kicks. Great fast movement, Broadview. Just that last delivery letting him down. Boundary's throwing. Lyset bodies him under the ball, hands. Miller Carter over to Gaff. Good tackle, brings him to ground. Umpire says, give it to me. Callum Mulheron. Lyset knocks it down. A lot of voice there. Dean off, gets smothered, backs himself up again. Tackle to ground, umpire looking, umpire watching, says he didn't try and get it out, he just sat on it. Holding the ball. Cooper O'Leary, no it's not. It's Matthew Beard looking. Left foot, kicks it straight to the top of the square. Massive pack of hands, jumps. Ball hits the ground running past. Tackle, brought to ground. This time he says, give it to me. Big pack of players there. 20 metres out, straight in front, Broadview goals. Lots of players back from the ball. Districts are going to have to run it out. There's a couple of players sitting out for Tigers. There's the handball. Plays on, gets the kick. Worked that beautifully. I reckon that was Matthew Beard that kicks the goal. Broadview snap back, kick their second goal. Port District scoreboard, 2 goals, 3. Broadview 2 goals. Love the way they're moving the ball. It's a man-on-man game here. Everywhere you look across the field, everyone's standing next to a man. I'm loving it, but as soon as Broadview get the game, they take off. They're running like crazy. Lyset White back in the centre. Players man-on-man in the centre. Tries to grab it. Cooper O'Leary out of the centre with the left foot, kicks it. Man in front, arms over the shoulder. Very well done. Tyron Hill. Right on the 50-metre mark in the square, he looks, there's lead, there's a bit of movement. Decides to go deep to the pocket, he snuck in behind. It's the jump. Spoiled. Joey Haynes over the back. Cooper Gaffney tried to. There's the tackle. He's going. Or what was that? Was it too high or was it give it to me? I think it's given to me. PJ Carlin's got one across the chops in the second spoiling attempt for that mark. I reckon he'll be okay. Just took an errant whack across their chops with a spoiling action. Umpire says it's a ball up. He's got the ball. Just waiting for the trainers to get off. Lyset knocks it wide, bounces the ball back in. No, he leant, took the ball, lowered the shoulder, leant into it, got the tackle, drew the free kick. Dominic Denton unhappy with that, but that's how you do it. I reckon this is Jackson Haynes. It is. Rightio, 25 metres out. 45-degree angle. Puts the ball on the ground. Mouthpiece in the sock. Very deliberate. Runs in, right foot, kicks it beautifully. No, he knew what he was doing there. Broadview Tigers, beautiful straight kicking there. 3 goals straight. Back in lead. Port Districts, 2-3. We have a game here, guys. We have a game here. Loving the effort, loving the attack, loving the actual play on, loving the attitude, loving the run, loving the tackling.
Oh boy.
Very entertaining game of footy here. Lyset run and jumps this time rather than use the body. Takes the ball out of the centre, kicks it forward. There's the one-on-one. Beautiful run off out the back. Ben Manning kicks. Unfortunately, only finds Cooper Gaffney. Gets back quickly off the mark. Left foot, low, kicks, lead, good hands. He'll roll. Does, looks. There's the Mungle kick in. It's over the back. There's the handball. Kenny Carpenter. There's the handball. Gives the switch. Battle on the ground, Jack Gaffney. Quick reply, Port Districts. Well taken out of the centre ground there. By Scotty Lyset, kicks it forward. Gaffney kicks, great mark. Roll forward by Jarissi. Really well done. Sharing it around there, kicking the goal. Scoreboard. Port Districts back in front. 3-3. Tigers, 3 goals. Interesting game of footy here. Lyset and White jumping in the centre this time. Little toe poke out of the centre. Good hands, pick up, running past. Kicks forward, heads, drops it, Sam McKay. Miller Carter was a player kicking it forward. Umpire says, give it to me. Or Sam McKay hit his hands, just bounced out. White gets the ruck, gets front position this time over Sam McKay. Dragged it in, they're yelling. This time he had no way out. Ball up, quick kick forward by Mitch Gaffney. Very good mark at the back there, Jaden Ryan. Looks wide, sits it pretty, doesn't quite make it over. Jordan Jarissi jumps in, hands, looks centre and finds Lyset. Ruckman just sneaks forward. Can't believe he didn't see him. Lyset takes the ball. What is he? 35 metres out. Very slight angle, almost directly in front of the right goal post. Oh, very deliberate. Very good. Straight through the middle there. Scotty Lysette. Fantastic play, Jordan Durizzi. Love that. Gets off the ground. He was close enough to have a shot then. Shared it around. Looked inboards. Well, just when Broadview wrestled the lead, Port District's fire back with 2 quick goals to take the lead back again. 4-3, 3 goals. Still anyone's game. Broadview are playing well enough here. Okay. Lysette, White. Now they can do the body. White wins the tap. Down. Left hand kick, left foot kick forward. Spoiled Joey Haynes. Picked up. Can't see who that is. Cal Mulheron. Big attack on the ball. Goes to ground, jumps over the top of him. Wowee. Attack on the ball, strong. Kicks. Joey Haynes, long, falls under the ball. Well done, Sam McKay. Smothers the ball. Alex Deanoff head over the ball. Player just came in a little bit just Josh Byrne, a little bit too fast there. It just clipped him a little bit. Doesn't hit the target, Deanoff. Puts him under pressure. Picked up by Nash Haynes. Straightens his body, long and straight body. Beautiful spoil. Well done, Jaden Ryan, with the long hands there. Grabs him and tackles him, brings him to ground. Well done. Good defence. Forward pocket, Port Districts. Boundary throw up, grabs him, pulls him down. There he goes, Coop. Kicks it downfield, umpire says. No, got to hit the iron. As he kicked the ball, he got absolutely flattened, so ball downfield. There's the handball, the running past. Jesse White runs past, kicks it over the top. Got his hands to it, doesn't quite make it. Caleb Jones stops, runs inside, straightens, lowers. Oh, loving the hands of Jordan Durizzi. Loving the hands. Gives it back. Penny Gould, left footer, stops, props, kicks it up. Deanoff under the ball. Lewis Saint beautifully rode. That handball's got to be lower and faster. Good run. Left foot, looked at him. Beautiful kick out wide. Cooper O'Leary. Looks, there he is in the centre. Can't believe he didn't see him from up here. Beautiful switch. Love that over to Ben Manning. He looks, now drives deep and long, but unfortunately, yeah, poor play Dominic Denton. Got in front of his man, kept it in front of him. Haynes looks one step, puts it in the centre. Harry Dwyer looks. Can't kick there, goes out wide. Joey Haynes again. There is a player down behind play for Broadview. I reckon it's PJ Carlin again. Oh, okay. We're thinking he might have landed awkwardly with one of the tackles there and might have winded himself. Great hands there, Scott Lysette. Not happy with the treatment he got. And because he's given the not happy with the treatment he got, the umpire has reversed it, given it the other way. Hang on. So we've got the umpire, Scott Lysette takes the mark, ridden into the ground. Lysette remonstrates. Umpire number 1 reverses the free kick, and because of the actual remonstrating, the umpire from the centre of the field has turned around and said no. Because of the mouthing off, I'm reversing it back to him again. So it's a double reversal there. And Lysette, after taking the mark, ends up with the ball. Nowhere near where he eventually took the mark. So centres the ball, kicks it into the centre, player falls over, gets up straight away. Dominic looks, Kicks over. We cannot hit a target to kill ourselves here, any side. Slides in, Jaden knocks it out, doesn't be caught with it. Dominic Denton handballs out the back. Chol tackles, holds Ben Gould down. And we got the ball now. It's thrown up in front of us here. Taps down, well done. Mitchell Gaffney, left foot out in front, man on man, look at this. Well done, Josh Byrne. Stops, handballs over to Tom Lockwood, the left foot. Just sits it up nicely. Matthew Beard looks. One step kick, straight to Lysette, unfortunately. Jackson Hames on the mark, big spoil, well roved, Dean off. Centres the ball, the big strong hands there. Thomas Carter gets it. Great tackle. Held the ball into him, make sure he couldn't squeeze it out to the player that was loose. District player on his haunches here in the forward pocket. Tapped all by himself, Sam McKay. Kicked out. Broadie's got it out, bounce, goes under his feet. Here's the chance. Hames, caught, good tackle, taken to ground. Whitey with the handball. Over to Kobe Wilson. Gets punched in the guts as he hits it. Tackling hard. Jesse White on his haunches, might have got a low blow there. Chol got front position, really well done there over Lysette. Tackled again. Oh, umpires.
Oh, mate.
And there we have it. Half time here, Broadview Oval. Round 12 clash between Broadview Tigers, Port Districts. You got the visitors, Port Districts 4-3, Broadview 3 goals. Scoreboard is only a 1-goal game or a 1.5-goal game, but that's exactly what we have here. Top of the table versus bottom of the table. It's anything but that today. Broadview playing really, really well above themselves, moving the ball fast. Districts finding every time they go near the ball, they're getting challenged, they're getting tackled, the pressure is great. We have a fantastic game of footy here. Thanks to our sponsors, Archie's, Filming Footy Production, High Five, E-Bikes and Dartfish, and we'll return after the break. And welcome back, Broadview Oval. Men's Division 1, round 12 clash, BTR Excavations. Clash between Port Districts and Broadview. We have a cracker of a game here. Port Districts currently leading 4 goals, 3, Broadview 3 goals. But play has been 50-50 across the board. Ball use is the key here. It's going to be all about hitting targets and kicking straight. Magnificent conditions, just a zephyr of wind, scoring both ends. Pressure is high, tackling is high, and it's going to be the clean players that's going to end up causing the difference. Lysette, Jesse White in the centre of the ground, taking the ruck duel. Umpires getting ready to start the second half. It's been a man-on-man game. Players have been standing alongside each other all day. No spread. No zoning. Bump into each other. Lysette knocks it forward. Carpenter on the run, on the move, runs, left foot, lowers the eyes. Kicks high over Tom Carter's head. It's kicked. Deanoff gets the ball. He runs, he straightens. Can he keep running? And he follows through. And he has finished that off. That is a magnificent goal immediately. Straight from the tap out of the centre. That has been less than 20 seconds, that goal. That's how you start a quarter of footy. Port Districts, reckon would have got a bit of a rocket, a bit of a fire up at half time. Have come out straight away and met that. Alex Dean off the goal kicker. 5-3, 3 goals. All right, Broadview, time to batten down the hatches here. And that was a little bit too easy, but it was all about just a running forward through the gap. So I'll give you that one, but you can't let it happen again. Off the back. Lysette this time over the back. Second tap. Gaffney this time. Pushing through. Great hands. Tackle. There he is again. Carpenter, left footer, runs. Ben Gould, left footer, runs. Jason Nichols comes back to his right foot. Kicks it high. Centre of the field. Ball hit, bounces. Grabs the ball. Immediately tackled. Comes down. There's 2 centre bounce taps from Lysette that's got the ball forward for Districts. Lockwood knocks it down. Players all over the ball. Give it to me again. Forward pocket. Big jump, knocks it out. Tackle, drags him down. Backs on the mill again. 3 in a row. Forward pocket. Jesse White taps it down. Now it's going out of bounds. Boundary throw in. Okay. Let's see if we have anything different here from 3 ball ups to a boundary throw in. Lysette takes the ball out of the ruck, snaps quickly with his right foot, goes straight across the goal. The bounce beats everyone. Picks up Ben Gould, left foot, snaps. Oh, umpire right on the line as the Broadview player runs past and touches it. A rush behind. Quick play on, lead, mark. Kick. Betty looks for the handball, but handball to a player that runs into the man on the mark. Good mark, Tyron Hill. Done well. Rolls on immediately, plays on immediately. Shapes the kick, then hands. Jesse White. Hands it out. Another handball. Josh Berg, Cooper O'Leary, going to get caught. Kicks it just as he gets tackled. Kobe Wilson taps it and taken out of bounds by Nick Organ. Boundary throw now on the right hand side. Forward, Broadview side. Lysette taps it down front. Chol follows through, gets the ball, handballs inward. Chol looks, Tyron Hill looks to the left foot, centres the ball. Matthew Rose gets back. Player running. Joey Haynes finds him. Looking for the running pass. There it is. The handball. Nash Haynes on the run. Big body. Big clash backing into it. Hands in only for the ball. Was Alex Deanoff and spoiled from behind. Strong tackle on the ball. Kick straight away. Centre of the ground. I reckon that's Jesse White. Got absolutely crunched as he marked that.
Behind you, Benny!
Looks. Tyron Hill. Oh, the handball. There's the handball turnover we talked about. Lovely centering kick there by Mitchell Gaffney. That's where his players were. There was no one forward of the ball. Hits Miller Carter. Kicks towards the goal square and falls into the hands of Jordan Dorizzi. Running with the ball, had to lean backwards, look over his shoulder, takes the mark. Oh, turnover from half back here, that short pass, unfortunate for Broadview. Going to end up costing a goal here, I think. Dorizzi just walks in, kicks his first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6 goals, 3. 6 goal 4 Port Districts now, putting a small break on a Broadview 3 goals straight. They had their chances there, Broadview, just came down with a little bit of a turnover. However, you play an attacking side of game, you play a game where you're going to take chances, you play a game where you're playing on at all costs, there will be some turnovers. You just got to hope it doesn't end up being a goal the other way on the rebound. Important quarter, important couple of minutes here. Districts just seem to have their tail up a little bit, and they probably want to put a gap on it here. Broadview need to hang on. Lyset, Harry Dwyer, Mitch Gaffey, Kenny Carpeney. There's the tap. Carpeney again finds him. Tyron Hill closes him down. Running off back. Now hit a target. Nah, Joey Haynes read it beautifully. 1 foot left out wide. Dorizzi. Kick. In off the flat. Tommy Lockwood. No. Hands. Hames. Tackled. Brings him down. White gets the tap down. Out of bounds. Forward pocket, Districts. Tap over the back with Jesse White. And they've rushed it. Rush point, 6-5, 3 goals. Districts doing all the attacking at this stage. Heavy press happening here. Finds the man. Bit of movement, so he runs past, lowers the eyes. That's it, here we go. Here's the rover lap. Oh, he didn't give this time. There it is, there's the lap. Kicks long, high and wide. O'Leary looks inward again. Lowers the eyes. Talk, you two. Talk. They've snapped it out the back. There's another kick off the ground. Turnover, hands to Ritzy. Here we go. Alex Deanoff does it again. Oh, and he's missed it, unfortunately. Running with his right foot, trying to straighten his body, and he unfortunately hooked it just as he kicked it. So he's sitting there saying the player pushed him in the back as he kicked it, but not giving him that way. Darcy Modra. Kicks wide. Finds Tommy Lockwood. Lockwood just sits it over. Cooper O'Leary. Lowers the eyes. Jacoby Wilson. Oh, he's going to go nice, low, hard kick to Jesse White. Peaks beautifully there, gets the handball out, squeezes it out to the one in front. They've got the run on here, beautiful. Left foot, sets it up. Modestash. Playing really well back there. Inboard, finds the runner. Hands again. Joey Haynes. Kick, there he is. Modestash loving his game. The fash, dash, the bash. Long high, big mark. Hands, bang. Modestash again. On the outside of his boot. Finds Thomas Carter on the lead. He's looking. Where are they? Leading into the pocket. Following down, bang. Is that Cooper Gaffney? No, not sure, no. Right foot kick, deep to the pocket. Closer, but on more of an angle. So they work the ball forward. Jason Niskahus. Looking inward. He looked for the lead there, tried to break it away out. There's another lead, finds him. So 3 short pass kicks, but they're always on this tight angle. Only 20 metres out, very acute angle for a right footer. Looks like he's doing the check side, angles the ball that way. Bang, he has. And straight through, kicks the goal. Players are tapping, high hands. Just got to find out who it was. Pretty sure. It's around there. It's either Dominic Denton or Jordan Dorizzi. I just want to see who that was. For Dominic Denton. Well played. All right, the game broken. Port District 7-5, Broadview 3 goals. Hold it together, Broadies. Come on, Port is about all the quarter. It's been the centre clearances. They've had 4 out of 5 clearances. Like I said, punches the ball forward, but a quick kick back, and it still pops into the hands. There it is. Daniel Passanidi on the kicks it wide. Beautiful fend off. Hands, give it back. Hands, give it back. Missed the target. Give it back. Picks him up. Tackles. Okay. Sun shining out here. Magnificent conditions for footy. Iset wins the tap, but it goes straight in the hands of Broadview. Chol gives him a little nudge under the ball, follows it up nicely, kicks the ball on with his foot. Modestash behind the ball, taps it back in. Got him. Well done. Get the ball moving forward then. Broadview, opportunity here. 30 metres out, straight in front. Rucks. Handball. Puts his head over the ball. Umpire says no. Kenny Carpenter very comfortable, careful as he tackled then. Joel gets the ball, snaps, kicks it straight up in the air. Takes him over the boundary line. Out of bounds, forward pocket, right hand side, 20 metres out. Broadview. Iset, Chol both hanging on to each other, don't touch the ball. Jack Gaffney through the middle, turns around this way, comes back out. Thomas Carter, the hands, tries to break the tackle, out of bounds. Throw it in. Around now on the 50 metre line, mark. Right in front of the clubhouse. Iset and White a long way back. Come running in. White gets front position this time. Neither of them touch the ball. Runs over to the back. Squeeze out. White again. Kick off the ground. Good tap forward. Passaniti dives under the ball. Ben Gould to the left. Gaffney chips it up beautifully. Lysette. One step kick. Lysette just sits it up. Yeah, man in front. Great hands. Jack Gaffney heard the loud call. Gets there. Nash Haynes, hands. They've switched the ball completely from one wing to the other wing. Port Districts, they've opened up the play. There's the lead. Finds Matt Rose, turns, drops the ball back. Joey Haynes has run all the way from the half-back flank. Take that ball 40 metres out at an acute angle, right over in front of the scoreboard. This ball's here in front of us in the front of the grandstand only moments ago. Switch the ball straight into the centre to open the game up. Haynes can have a shot. Distance won't be the issue. It's going to be accuracy. Misses to the right-hand side. 7-6. 3 straight. All single goal scorers at this stage, both sides. Full back just turns and says, well, where am I kicking this? So he goes sideways to the back pocket. There's a strong kick straight into the centre of the ground. Unfortunately, cut off. Jordan Doritzi, Josh Costa, unfortunately, or Jackson Hames. I can't. 12. Hang on, who's that? No 12. So 17. Jackson Hames, I think. Doritzi. One step. A little bit to the right hand side. Albus here snuck that in. And a goal. Port Districts move on to 8-6. To Broadview 3 goals. So the kick went sideways to the back pocket. The back pocket then playing their attacking game, tried to switch the ball back into the centre. It was a one-step kick, unfortunately, and it just missed the mark. So Doritzi smart enough to read the play there, jumped in front of it, took the mark. So game's starting to open up a little bit. 8-6, 3 goals. Back in the centre. Lysette against Chol this time. There's the tap. Well read by Tyron Hill. Kicks out wide beautifully. Finds Cooper O'Leary. Again, one-step kick. Doesn't make the distance. Falls. That's that defence. Switches the ball. Cooper Gaffney. Oh, Gaff tried to kick it low and hard to Kenny Carpenter in the centre. It was all by himself and actually rockets it off the boots of the Broadview player. There, Modestash. Hands. Got him. Throw. Holding the ball, one or the other. Really good chase there. Oh, he played on. One-step kick, one-step kick. Come on, Broadies. Kobe Wilson. Get back off the mark, boys.
Step it out, huh?
Kobe Wilson. 35, 40 metres out, a 45-degree angle. Clubhouse side. Right footer he is. Really important kick here. Just to answer. Very deliberate walks. Couple of steps, kicks, lifts his leg beautifully, and it's straight through the middle. Great kick, Kobe Wilson. Well done, Broadview. Great return goal. Port Districts 8-6. Broadview 4 goals straight. Only been forward 3 times this quarter for a goal return. Port District's been forward many times. Good follow up there. Just want to make sure the run and the carry, the dare, the handball, the play on, the running games keeps going for for Broadview. Just slowed down a little bit. But it's here in the centre square where districts are doing all the dominating at the moment. Big bump, good tackle, Carpeny. Cooper O'Leary all over him. Stay over the ball. Cooper O'Leary, smart, kicks the ball off the ground, running to it. Big head-on tackle here. Morgan and Ben Manning. Too well played there. Good attack on the ball. Boundary throw. Here we go. Lycett, front position. Taps the ball straight to Carpeny. Smothered. Passaniti. Drives deep. Good tackle. Kept his head low. Umpire no. Good tackle there, Darcy Modra. Lycett left hand. Over to Alex Deanoff. Kicks it straight up in the air. Chol bounces backwards. Passaniti again. Yeah, Lycett double-fisted punch to the open space. Off the ground, Ben Gould. Deanoff leans back in. Deanoff leans back in. He's got it. He's trying to get rid of it. Held to him. Lycett, handball out the back. Gould, left footer, kicks around the corner. Hands, Cooper O'Leary. Handball inside, unfortunately. Here we go. Tyron Hill picks it up. Grabbed his hand, breaks the tackle, gives it. Beautiful. Gives it. Beautiful. Campbell Mulheron. Short kick, 2. No one. Unfortunately. That's what I mean. That's the dare. There's nothing wrong with that. Looks slow as his eyes. Lovely kid. Jason Niskuhus. Looks short. Finds him. Jack Gaffney. Looks short. Lowers the eyes. Finds him. Matt Rose. One-step kick. There's the difference. And the first grab was there. Second grab pulled him down. Was all over him. Free kick paid. 45 out. Sam McKay. Sam McKay has definitely got the distance in his leg. Seen him kick the ball too many times to know that this is not going to trouble him for distance. It's all about accuracy. Sets it up. And typically commentator's curse doesn't make the distance. Setting it up into the wind there, and it held up a little bit, touched on the line for 1 point. Kicking to the centre of the ground, sets him up again, ball spoiled. Pass, there it is. Unfortunate. Kicking from fullback, went long, found the player, spoiled. Miller Carter lining up for his second goal. Lovely kick there by Jack Gaffney. Straight in front, 25 metres. Got very close to the man on the mark. Umpire has a quick look at the left-hand side, but it's gone through. Miller Carter gets his second goal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Port Districts get their 9th. 9-7. Broadview 4 goals. So brave, Broadview. So brave with their play on. So brave with their dare to go. Take chances, take risks. First half, everything paid off. Just a couple of kicks in this second half now cost them goals. Keep your head up, boys. Keep it going. White and Lycett back in the middle, but it is here in the middle where Port have dominated this third quarter. Lycett again, punches it forward. Carpeny on the move, hits the ground, dribbles it out. Good burst through, held on to. Well done, Jason. Niskahus punches it up. Here we go. Dean off. No, the other way around. Kicks wide straight away. Need to be just a bit lower. Slam. Ben Manning, magnificent pickup. Got the ball. Tackle was good, strong. Pulled him into the ground. One step kick. Finds the target this time. Caleb Jones. One. Didn't get back off the mark enough. Kicks it in the man on the mark. Adam Player out wide. Great handball out wide. O'Leary hands. Missed the target. Joey Haynes slides in. Just got to get Broadview back off the mark a bit quicker. Throws it forward. Nice set, beautiful hands. Niskahus, great hands, well done, good mark. Jackson Wilson looks, just sets it up in the hot spot. A couple of players dive, they spoil each other. Ian Modastash throws it out. Miller Carter handball out wide. Bang. Kicks it up high and wide. Here we go. Sam McKay, one-handed. Dean off front and square. Throws it out. Gaffney caught. Nice set. Just so strong. Harry Dwyer kicks the ball. In dispute, players running at each other. Strong. Ball goes out. Umpire calls it out of bounds. Just as Sam McKay was running towards goal. Hands on hips. Tackling's been hard. Pressure's been high. Kenny Carpenter. Gaffney. Carter. Gaffney. Out wide, Haynes. Kicks, finds target. Kenny Carpenter runs on the left foot, one step, doesn't find his target. Hands out wide. Does he centre it? Centres the ball. Okay. Too strong. Running with the ball. Had his player on the right side of him. Nudged him under the ball. Sam McKay takes the mark. 5 yards out. One step kick and misses. Leant back on the ball as he kicked it, pushed it across the right hand side. District's 9-8. Broadview 4 straight. 62 points to 24. Let's have a look. Fullback kicking in. This is where they've been caught a little bit here. They've got the lead. There it is. Finds him out wide. Jesse White over the top of him. Had the run of it. But unfortunately, Matt Rose reads it better. Kicks backwards, finds Joey Haynes, who looks forward and finds his target. But after the siren, and there we have it at three-quarter time. Really good quarter by Port Districts. Dominated in the ruck there by the ruckman and the centre players. Took control of the game, went forward. 9-8 to 4 goals. Got control of this game now. A couple of mistakes by Broadview players. Just going through the goal kickers, Jordan Gritzy's kicked 2, Miller Carter's kicked 2, one to Dominic Denton, one to Jack Gaffney, Harry Dwyer, Alex Deanoff and Scott Lysett. And for Broadview, the 4 goal scorers, Matthew Beard, Jackson Hames, PJ Carlin, Kobe Wilson. And I'm just looking to the bench because I realise that PJ Carlin wasn't on the field for that quarter. So I'm wondering if he's off. It straightens the ball up from a little bit. However, thanks very much to our sponsors, Archie's, the Filming Footy Production, High Five, E-Bikes and Dartfish. And we'll be back to continue the last quarter after this. Welcome back, Broadview Oval. The final quarter, this clash. Port Districts and Broadview. Scores are 8 to 4 goals. That quarter, third quarter, dominated by Port District, kicking 5-5 to Broadview's 1 goal. Better players. Port Districts. Scott Lysett dominating in the ruck, doing very, very well. Kenny Carpenter had a good quarter. Alex Dinoff's come into the game, done really well. Joey Haynes off half-backs, had his own ball at times. I really like Jordan Dorizzi and Dominic Denton's game. And Jason Niskelhorst has done a few hard things, which I like. Both the Gaffney boys also doing well. For Broadview, I like Cooper O'Leary. He's had a lot of the ball. Tyron Hill, very impressed with his game. Ben Manning's done well. Jesse White's tried his heart out. And PJ Carling for the first half, I thought was one of their best players, but obviously not back on the field as I look forward for him. So he must have some sort of injury, which I'd love to be able to find out for you, but I'll let you know. All right, last quarter, Port Districts. Let's see if they're going hard after it again. Broadview need to hold this together, kick the first goal. Nice set again on the run. Cooper Gaffney in the middle, bit of a change. Hands out the back, here we go. O'Leary, the little forward kick. Sean Davidson, beautiful out the back there. Hands, one-on-one. Over the top. Bounce of the ball has got a few people today. Soft patches here in front of us where it bounces sideways, and hard patches where it bounces high. Out of bounds. Right half forward flank. Port. Ooh, a little flick out. Thomas Lockwood flicks it out as well. There's the beautiful hands. Takes him off the ball. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. So player, Cooper O'Leary gets the ball, and as he handballs it on, he got absolutely cleaned up for the follow through. Umpire gave it downfield, but it was only a handball distance, unfortunately. So looking forward, Tyron Hill. Kicks long. Players behind, big spoil over the back. Joey Haynes again, kicks. White standing there for goal. It's got between the legs of all of them. Hand out the back. Matty Rose just kicks long. Two Broadview players here. One should get it, one should knock it out. And they fumble over each other. There's the hands. There's the second hands. Miller Carter looks. No one to kick to. So he has a little ping himself and unfortunately goes out of bounds. Crowd are trying to scream that hit the point post, and therefore it's a boundary throw in, but umpires are too far away. Goal umpire was right there. He said no. That's a poor kick in, unfortunately. Mitchell Gaffney just standing there, holding space. Kick off the instep, finds him. Jackson Wilson, unfortunately. Gaffney looks, pumps it high, straight, long, makes the difference. Mitch Gaffney kicks his first goal. Port Districts, unfortunately, now kick their third on a Broadview mistake from a kick in from the back lines inside the 50 square. Takes it to 10-8 to 4 goals. Just got an update on some other grounds. We've got Ross Trevor 11-8 over Prince Alfred 4-5. We've got Golden Grove 10-6 over Sacred Heart 6-5. Salisbury North 9-7 over Glenunga 6-4. And St Peter's 6-9 over Paynham 3-11. So some interesting scores here. Back in the centre. White, Lysett. Tap down. Cooper Gaffney runs through. Beautiful hands. Beautiful run off half back by Joey Haynes. Hands by Matt Rose across the centre. Sam McKay's been strong, centre half forward. He runs it out, trying to knock it back inside. Matthew Rose. 2 really good touches already in this last quarter. And you throw in, far side, 50-metre line. Oh, Jesse Wood just gets rid of Lysett on this occasion. He stands there, hands on his head, and says, how'd you do that? Handball again, here's the run, come on. Here's the run again, bounces up into him beautifully. Good chase down, finds the mark. 3-on-1 there. There's that defence again, poor districts. Tom Carter just stops, kicks, stands under the ball, takes a strong mark. Really well done there. Throws it out wide by hand. Throws it out wide by hand again. Hit a target, kicks it straight over his head. Inside, tackle, handball back, again over his head. District get to recover. It's all about hands here now. That gets smothered again, well done. All right, he looks, gets thrown out of bounds. Still going with the handball, he kicks this time, here we go. And the kick goes out of bounds, into the trees, near the playground, and it'll be returned back by Port Districts. He looks short, Haynes all by himself. Davidson all by himself, short. One-step kick, looks, floats. Finds his target though, Nick Organ, hands. Here we go, gets short, Nick Organ pushes him out the way. Matty Rose, beautiful. Oh, the one-hander. Just over his head, that kick. Jack Gaffney. Now to try and right in front of the guy. White just disposes of it. Thomas Carter, picked up by Cooper O'Leary, throws it forward. Jackson Haynes tries to keep it in. O'Leary kept running, would have had that, would have been running straight into an open goal. On the boundary, the fair way up, but he still would have been there. White taps it over the back. Kobe Wilson gets the hand. Fortunately, Mitch Gaffney gets his hand in there, stops it. Good attack on the ball like that. 3 players, gang tackled. Give it to me. White following up again. Tom Carter in the ruck, yes. Bit unfortunate. Went over the top of him. Campbell Mulheron. Looks. Too many players down back there. Just sits it up. Looking for Cooper O'Leary, but unfortunately Sean Davison just runs in, chips it off. Goes sideways. Back to Davison, no. He's looking. Goes sideways. Out to Modestash. Back to Nick Organ. On the move. Player runs off the mark now. Into the centre of the ground. Gets the handball out. Thomas Carter kicks. Gets just a little push. Little tap. Dean off. Oh, he rolled it back into himself there. White's there. Ben Manning tackles, pushes him over the line. White, good handball over the top. Finds Campbell Mulheron, kicks long and high, trolls the target, punched really well wide by Ben Manning, who looks, goes wide. Loving the game of Liam Modestash down there at fullback. This Port District defence is good, it's strong, it's disciplined. They know when to spoil, they know when to run off, they know when to slow down. Back each other in. Joel takes the ball. Tackled immediately by Gaffney. Punched out wide, Jesse White, hands. Oh, gets his boot to it. There's that bounce of the ball again. And he runs the ball out of bounds. Throw it in, says the umpire. A little lull in the game here, 10-8 to 4 goals. Thomas Carter reaching over. Does well. There's the kick in front. Well done, Jackson Wilson plays in front, pumps it right back in, and here we go. Davidson just sees the ball, takes the mark, kicks beautifully out wide. Running hard, Jack Gaffney, handballs over, top four, he gets it, tackled, throws it back. Benjamin Gould. Handball to feet, good work, Tom Lockwood. Hands again, missed. Pick up again, Ben Manning, it's in the back, I'd suggest. No problem with that. Handball out wide again. They continue with the game. I love it. They're not going to die wondering. 33. Haven't got 33, 32. Oh, a run straight at him and tackles him. Was that Kobe Wilson? It's 23. Ad plays on. Ad kicks the goal. Great effort, Kobe Wilson. That was a great tackle. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah. No, he didn't kick it. No, it wasn't a shot. No, it wasn't him.
5 straight. 5 straight, Broadview. Great kicking. 10 goals, 8 for districts. All because of a great tackle there by Kobe Wilson. Force that ball out to run on. Back in the middle, Thomas Carter batting against. There we go, through the middle. There we go. Looks over the back. Joey Haynes cleaning up at the back there again. Matthew Rose, beautiful work. Sean Davison, unfortunately, kicks it wide. Kobe Wilson again. He looks, he points. Kicks long, punches it to the goal square. Here's the opportunity, flyers, spoils, running out. Looks, punches the ball hard, Passanidi. Over the back. Oh, good pick up, Dean off. Oh, tackled as he kicked it, and as he swung, he kicked it back into the centre of the ground. Great tackle, Gaffney. Good attack on the ball. Looks, doesn't get it over. Joey Haynes in the way again. Looks, kicks over. Great lead. Great lead. He did roll on, he rolls on. That's all the ball. Oh, we got it. All the players roll when they got the ball. They just got to stand. And the man on the mark rolls with them. Okay, White now. They've got Sam McKay rucking. Taps it forward into the mud. Joey Haynes, head down over. Grabs him. Definitely hangs on to him. Oh, he's played on. Joey Haynes turns and talking. Yeah, pay that. Strong hands. Sean Davison, clean grab. Carpet in the middle. Gaffney looks, puts it out in front of his man. Ben Gould, another left footer, pushes him under the ball. Well done. Hands. Oh. Gets it back. Yeah, well done. Takes the mark. Kicks in the centre of the ground. Well done. Hands. Kobe Wilson's been very good. Hands, love it. Been very good. Little handball like that. Again, that's the one. Now, hit a target. Lowered the eyes. And the lead. Oh, nearly. Oh. Very good. Tackle, ball dead. 50-metre mark. Still love the run and the dare of Broadview. What they have to do with this side. Chol rucking. Hands out wide. He's got the left foot. Snaps. Not going to be touched, it will be touched. Give him the boundary throw in. Right in front of the goal point post. Forward pocket for Broadview. Not a very tall side, Broadview, so they're going to have a running game like this. Jesse White takes it out of the ruck, kicks it forward. Yeah, I reckon that's... Kicks long and wide, Joey Haynes again. Bang, beautiful kick. Hands to it. Kenny Carpenter looks, left foot, one-on-one ball here. Good spoil. Good spoil, Anthony Quaney on. I reckon that was Alex Dinghoff. But good movement. Port District take it from the back pocket all the way up now to the wing on the outer side. I said having a rest at full forward. Only kicked the one today. Dominic Denton in the ruck that time against Chol. Swapping it around, giving Lysander a big ruck, a rest now. Good hands out the back. Good hands out the back. Just have to bend down to get that handball. Doesn't go straight to them. A little bit to their low, to their feet. Causes the second of stumble where you can't get the quick release. Sam McKay, big body, handball out wide. Left foot lead, it's over his head. Lockwood, tap it through. Good boy. Rush behind. Port District's 10-9. Broadview 5 goals. Straight down the middle. Like it. Hits his target, Matthew Beard. Goes wide. Looks inboard on the 45, like it. Josh Costa, there's the handball. Kicks long and wide, got a man out the back, just take the mark. Roll. Handball again. Here we go. Look at that tackle by Haynes, the dive, the lunge. Kicks forward. Gets back there, gets pushed off the ball, and now it's coming back the other way. Finds the mark. Ben Gould. Left foot, looking. Goes in the centre. Gaffney. Right across the other side. Nash Haynes. Matty Rose. Doesn't like the first one. Kenny Carpenter. Lowers the eyes, finds the man running from defence. Cuts off. Should be a turnover here. It's got to be a couple of loose players. Cooper O'Leary's got one there. Plays on quickly, finds him. He's got a man in the goal square all by himself. He can get back quickly enough. No, he's going to have the shot. That's all right. Jesse White in the goal square by himself, but it was hard. He had to get back and get around him.
A point. A point. Yeah, probably. How much you want to have it? 50?
Here we go. Ben Manning looking. It just crept and missed to the left-hand side.
Do you want cash or card? Cash or card?
Ben Manning took it upon himself to kick that goal. Jesse White in the goal square all by himself. He said, I'll take responsibility. I've got the leg on me. Before she drifted aside. Fans on the balcony having a bit of fun. How's that for a kick? Reaches nearly the centre of the ground. Modest dash. McKay bounces through. Quick handball. Take a bounce. Jordan Durizzi just sets it up beautifully. Too low. He's a ruckman. He's got to kick higher than that. Hands. Gaffney. Looks sideways to give it to Deanoff. Deanoff says no. Keep going. Mitchell Gaffney keeps running. Kicks a goal. So Joey Haynes just kicked that ball 55, 60 metres into the centre of the ground. Great transition from one end to the other. And love the way they're sharing it around. 11-9, 5-1. Heading late into the last quarter here. Game's over. Broadview is still fighting hard though.
Taking Esky with us and have a stop on the way with a couple of seats.
Throw up, tap down. Off the ground. Hang on. Umpire saw a bit of hanging on there. Daniel Passaniti. There he is. Haynes out the back again. Runs. Kicks long, high and wide. Good spoil. Good spoil by Quaney there. Knocks it out of bounds. Run off half back by Joey Haynes today has been unbelievable. Chol, front position, taps it straight down. Very quiet. Good tap, but saw it coming, tackled him straight away. Crunched each other then, I reckon. Crunched him on the ground, time off. Getting up very sore there, winded. He was doing the ruck work, so okay. Didn't quite see what the free kick was for, but it must have been the tackle in the back. Short pass, didn't quite get where it was going. Quick pass, play on. Oh, he played that half volley, beautiful. There's the handball, love it. Tom Lockwood running wide. Running even wider. Handball back again. Lockwood misses the man. Here's the target. Now he slams it on the boot. It's just a mongrel kick forward. It's just that transition. You've got to hit your target with the handball. Kenny Carpenter. Carpenter goes out wide. Looks. Runs back inward. Bounce. Handball. Oh, he dropped it. Sam McKay. Ben Gould running out to it. Left foot just chips it. Omar Passaniti. Umpire says come back, give him a little nudge afterwards. Turns, rolls, got Lyset in the goal screw. He's gone tall, he's gone long, he's gone big, he's gone strong. And Lyset is big. Got the front position, used his body to push his man behind him so he couldn't jump. Puts his arms up and takes a strong mark. 15 metres out, 45-degree angle. Lining up for his second goal. Chips at it, chips at it, chips at it, didn't follow through. Slides across the face for only 1 point. 11-10, 5-1. I reckon they've had 2 shots on goal less than 5 metres, 10 metres out and have missed them both. Again, kick straight down the middle, well done. There's the handball, O'Leary. Jaden Ryan, out wide, Ben Manning again. Kicks out wide, lowers the eyes, hits him, hands. Plays on immediately, just too quick for Ben. Gets it back to him again. Right, hits target. No, he doesn't. Missed him. Now we hit a target. Joey Haynes does that tackle again where he just dives at their waist. What a fantastic effort. And he's done that a couple of times today. Goodness me. Kicks into the centre. Sean Davidson turns. Matty Rose. Great by foot. Next kick will find a target. Nash Haynes. Just sits it up, down the line. Kenny Carmen, no, Lockwood takes this. There's no one there really at that stage. Lockwood wanted to handball and he does. Everyone's calling for it with the handball. That's obviously the instruction because he had a clear kick then. There's that bounce of the ball again, sitting up. Haynes, absolute leather poisoning today. Dominic Denton drops a rare one, gives it back. Ben Gould kicks long, kicks wide. Nice set, gets it, drops it. The guys play off, and Jaden Ryan grabs him by the ankle. By set, 25 metres out on an angle. Hopefully he doesn't chip at the ball this time and he follows through. Always happens when you've got those little dinky close ones. This time he's got to kick through the ball. Oops, still chipped at it. But this time he got it. Just sits it up nicely. Second goal for Scott Lyset. Port District's now comfortably playing. That halfback, that run off defence is unbelievable. 12-10 Port District's 5-1 Broadview. That defensive setup, that run off halfback, that spoiling, that marking, that good kick by foot, they hit a target. They're going really well.
See you, Pete. Good one. See you, mate. Good job. See you later. See you soon, Matty.
Back in the centre. Yeah, we've got Dominic Denton. Kenny Carpenter on the left, out wide.
See you next week.
Got a little shove there, Dean off, but he's okay. Umpire says it was all right. It was only one little one. Good pick up, hands. Lockwood smothered and out of bounds. Definitely resting Lyset this quarter. Letting him sit at full forward the whole game. Whole quarter, sorry. They've rocked Carter, they've rocked Denton, they've rocked McKay this quarter so far. Whoa, well done, Jesse White. Cooper O'Leary caught. Turns, just throws the ball out with a beautiful strong handball. Here we go. And pushed down on low into a Broadview player's foot. It kicks it through for a rush behind. Looks, kicks wide. Ben Gould's been very good today. He looks inward. There he is again, Joey Haynes. Rolls, sits it up. Straight on the head of Lyset. Bang, there it is. Magnificent kick. Just sat it in front of him. Lyset was stationary, pushed his man back with his body. Turns around the corner this time, doesn't waste any time. Just pops it through, Lyset. Kicks his third. Too big, too strong. Beautiful kick, Joey Haynes. All started with Ben Gould out front. All right. Port District's flexing now. First half was a magnificent battle, 4-3 to 3 goals. Thought some players from Broadview kept everyone in the game, but the classes prevailed here. 13-11 to 5-1. Putting a gap on them now. White still in the ruck. Tap down. Beautiful pick up. Oh, yeah, out the side. Running straight at it. Matthew Rose. Takes the mark. There we have it. Siren's gone. Port District's come out winners. 13 goals 11 to 5 goals 1. 13 goals 11, 8 goals 10 the difference. Goal kickers. Scott Larsett end up with 3, Mitchell Gaffney 2, Miller Carter 2, Jordan Doritzi 1, Alex Deanoff, Harry Dwyer, Jack Gaffney and Dominic Denton 1 for Broadview. Who have kicked 5 goals. I've got 4 goal scorers marked down. Missed one. We were watching the tackle before. Matthew Beard got 1, Jackson Haynes got 1, PJ Carlin got 1 and Kobe Wilson. I've marked him down as 2, but I know he definitely got 1. I'm missing a goal kicker there. Better players for Broadview. They tried hard. I like the style, I like the dare, I like the idea of them running and playing with a run that they had to do because they're not a very tall side. But they're better players today. Cooper O'Leary, their captain, never gave up. He runs all day, got a lot of the ball. A couple of guys down back. Tyron Hill was impressive for me. Probably, I thought, their best player. Ben Manning came into it with a really good second half. Jesse White rucked all day. I really enjoyed PJ Carlin's first half. I thought he was actually the reason they were so close in the first half. His effort forward and on the ball was fantastic. And I thought Kobe Wilson was also in their top players. Port Districts, it's a bit different. They've got players all over the field, especially in the second half. But let's go through them. Thomas Carter tried hard all day. Dominic Denton tried hard. Jordan Dorizzi, I thought, was good with his 2 goals. Benjamin Gould was good all day, 4-quarter effort. Matthew Rose by foot, doesn't miss targets, was excellent. Liam Modestash at fullback, underrated. I thought he played extremely well, and his battle with PJ Carlin in the first half was something to watch. Joey Haynes, clearly best on ground for me, with the amount of touches he had and by foot and how clean he was. Tackles, chase downs, leather poisoning by the end of the game. Jack Gaffney, Mitchell Gaffney had a lot of the ball. Alex Deanoff had a lot of the ball. Sam McKay at centre-half forward straightened him up and tried, took some good marks. Kenny Carpenter's second half was excellent. Scott Lysett dominant in the ruck in that third quarter, which turned the game and ends up with 3 goals. So for me, second best on ground. And then at the end there, Sean Davidson and the defenders with Nash Haynes and Nick Orton did it all. Difference of the game was clearly the defence of Port Districts. Way too hard. Broadview hard to score, kicking their 5 goals. Umpiring was good. Conditions were good. They got the job done. 3 players to come back in the next week or 2. Port Districts are definitely a threat with how strong they are and their cleanse, how clean they are. All right, so let's do it. The 3-2-1. I'm going to give the 3 points to Liam, 3 votes to Liam Modestash. No, I'm not. I'm giving the 3 votes to Joey Haynes. I'm giving the 2 votes to Scott Lysett. And I'm going to give the 1 vote, believe it or not, to Benjamin Gould, who I thought was really, really good. All right, thanks everyone. Tim Pillion here, Sammy Holmes here, the cameraman. We've had a great day here. The first half was outstanding. Second half, Port Districts flexed their muscle, show why they're top of the table. But on behalf of the Filming Footy production, with our sponsors of Adelaide Archies for Best on Ground, the High Five, e-bikes and Dartfish, it's a goodbye from Broadview Oval.
Okay. Yeah.